Yes, I only know it because I was reading. I was bored in the parking lot and would be reading. And I'm a huge avid reader. I love reading. I talk about this, but
Yeah.
when I was a bit of a loner. I'm an introvert by nature. I get my energy off of one-on-one interactions with people or as few people as possible. Um, that's very interesting. All right.
That's an extroverted thing from outside the studio.
Yeah, and they probably can't hear it because these mics are very directional. But
We're going insane. Nothing happened just now.
but what I was going, someone was knocking on the wall.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, but basically what I learned was I was talking about being a reader. There you go. See, I can keep myself on track. I was talking about being a reader, and when I was young, because my mom was on drugs, I would often read a lot of books. And she taught the one thing she was a good mom despite many problems. She taught me the love of reading, and she taught me, she would read me the Bible, and that's how I learned to read was the Bible. And later on, when I was 13, instead of dating, I would read psychology textbooks and history textbooks and Western history because I'm a super nerd.
Fair enough, man. These are good things to nerd out on, though.
Yes.
They've got good value.
And so I've learned for a long time. I thought that was a negative, but what eventually happened was, from all of that knowledge, I'm now more attractive to women because I can talk about almost any subject.
Yeah,
and and partially because of comedy.
Women like to laugh.
Women like to laugh, and
guys, we do too, but at different things.
Yeah. The thing that used to be the biggest negative in my life has become a positive, and now I meet women, and that now I'm in a different point in my life where I just want to get married and have a family.
I hear that.
So it's because I'm starting to be successful, and I'm like, hey, what good is all this money if I don't have a kid to take care of?
Yeah, it's like why have you laid up all this wealth and you can't do anything with it? I'd just like to get to the point where I could actually take care of a.
I want to mention. Sorry.
Yeah, go hit it.
But Johnny Gold just wrote because I.
Oh, hey Johnny.
Yeah,
nice to see you again, buddy.
I don't know if he's watching now or not. I can't tell, but he said that you killed last night.
Thank you very much, Johnny Gold. Mighty kind of you. I had a good show. It was out in San Dimas at a place called High Point Brewery. It happens once a month on a Friday night. And, oh, goodness, now I can't remember the gentleman who runs it. He did such a good job. It's a wonderful show. I believe the Comedy Federation is the group that runs it. If you're out in the San Dimas area, check it out. They had it packed. There were 60, 70 people in a tiny little room, standing room only.
Nice.
Great beer. The place gave you free candy. There was food outside. It was comfortable inside. It wasn't too loud. It wasn't too quiet. The audience was ready to laugh. Everybody had a good time. I enjoyed myself. And you know what? It's a good illustration of overcoming difficulties because the night before, I got a stinking parking ticket. I live in an RV and travel around to do shows. And I've been doing that for nearly 4 years now. It's
road dogging it.
Road dogging it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and before I was doing the RV thing, I was more traditionally road dogging it in a Honda Civic across the Midwest, and I've been doing that since 2012. And the good Lord has blessed me, but I tell you what, when you're living in an RV and you wake up at 3 in the morning and there's a ticket in your window and you know that you looked everywhere and you tried to find a spot where there wouldn't be any problems and it got you anyway, that can pull the wind out from your sails. And before that show yesterday, I was actually exceptionally depressed and angry, and I was just holding on to, because I know it seems like a little thing, but it happens to me all the time, and things tend to pile up on you when you're doing this crazy thing I am.
Yeah.
So it when one thing happens, it's like it pulls all the Jenga blocks and they all come tumbling down on you, and you got to be like, no, I have to stop. It's not that big of a deal. There's a lot more to be thankful for than there is to be sad about.
Yes.
And if I had let my sadness and irritation get the better of me, I would not have had a good set. Because I knew that I had to compartmentalize that in my brain, stick it back there, and do the show. I went out and I gave them my A material, and they loved it, and we had a good time. I've been in a situation where I let the emotions take control of me, and I don't think it ended up for the better, because you can become addicted to sadness.
Oh,
It-
yes.
It's like that
Very much
Gotye
so.
song, you can be addicted to a certain kind of sadness. I'm singing in Australian.
Oh, that I like that song though.
Yeah.
That's a good
But
song.
you didn't have to cut me off. It's about traffic in L.A., getting cut off in traffic. We used to do a song with the Chuckle Bucket, me and Josh Disney and Captain
yeah.
Jason and Dickie Bill Wagner for a while. We'd get on stage and we did a song that parodied that one in 2012 or 13 about being in traffic and being angry. But it's true, you can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness or anger or I can't make it. That feeling of being helpless sucks, but it feels good because it takes away your responsibility.
Ah, that's the key. Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because if you're always focusing on what other people are doing, you're not focusing on what you can do to change your situation.